Welcome to another episode of Teach Me. Today we have Eddie Gordo. A lot of people remember this character from Tekken 3. Today we have Mosquito. He is an EU Tekken player that is very strong with his character. So I want to know the Season 4 changes. If you don't like this season of Teach Me, remember to subscribe, remember to leave a comment, and remember to smash the like button. It's not hard to do. Let's get into it.
Eddie Gordo.
Hello everyone, hope you're doing well today. We have Eddie Tekken 7 Season 4 breakdown of the patch notes. We're going to go over every single adjustment that they have, and we're going to go with Eddie's finest, I'd like to say finest European Eddie player, Mosquito. So Mosquito, we're going to go through them, and thank you for jumping on the show, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me again, man. Really appreciate it.
Alright, cool. No problem. We'll go with 4. So 4, they changed the damage from 12 to 14. So that's his standing move.
Yeah, exactly. Also one of the good, or let's say, good moves when it comes to poking because of the range.
So would you classify this? Well, it's a damage buff, so it's definitely a good change.
Yeah, I mean, regarding the health buff by 5 points, it's fine. It's good because it basically neutralizes it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we got 4-2-3. So they changed attack start from 20 to 20 to 21 and changed opponent's behavior when hitting midair. So maybe I could try and demonstrate it. Let me see. Oh, I can't do it from this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly. So it's basically a combo tool now, which is a little bit questionable, like among all of our Eddie players, because it shouldn't be, but they made it. So if you just crouch, I'm going to demonstrate maybe if I can do it. So you can basically do this kind of combo.
Yeah.
Now, for some reason, or maybe just like this and this. It doesn't do more damage than the staple combo, but I don't even know if it does like more wall carry or something. I don't think so actually, but yeah. They felt like adjusting that one, so yeah. It is what it is.
Okay, cool. And then he has down 3-4.
Yeah, the damage was also improved. It's one of his main lows, or main pokes. So like I feel like the damage buffs on those two pokes, like standing 4 and down 3-4, are very good because you're going to use it mid-match anyway. So the health buff is basically neutralized by those two pokes if you land both of them in one round. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So they changed that from 15 to 17, and then he's got a new move, which is back to 3-3. Now I see a lot of people using this against the wall, but I've also seen people just throw out back to 3. So talk to me through this new move.
So first of all, I wasn't very a fan of that move because I thought it's not very good, but I started to like it more and more since it's safe on block. It's like a mid string that has a follow up, so people kinda have to respect it. Because the only way you can interrupt the third hit is by jabbing in between. Oh,
okay.
Like blocking the second and then jab. Yeah, exactly. So you have that time frame to interrupt it, but I could just, have a read on you and duck. So there comes a little bit of a mind game into that move using a neutral, which is something that Eddie didn't really have. Unless he's going to risk something, like for example, with back 1-4, he's going into handstand. And if I hesitate a little bit with an option, you can just jab me out of it and get a float combo, which is kind of risky. Like not as risky as like this, because I can just hold back and everything is safe, right?
Yeah.
So in neutral, I feel it's a good tool, like a good addition. Not the best string, but it does what it does, It's even +5 on hit, so you can continue your pressure with it. It's pretty nice, and of course it's its new wall combo, which is the maximum damage that you can get now at the wall, which is also pretty nice. Sometimes it's really a game changer at the end of the rounds. Maybe it's just the extra 5 points of damage that you get from a wall splat and ending the round with it. So it's kind of good, but you give away your wall positioning after hitting it, because if the opponent tech rolls, then sometimes it even happens that Eddie himself is on the wall, and You get damage, but you lose a little bit of stage control.
Okay, cool. So then he has a new, well, it's not a new move, sorry. He has new frame properties from up, back, 3. It changed the frame advantage when blocked from -2 to +1, which is a power.
Yeah.
It's a power crush, right?
It's a power crush, yeah. The thing with that move is it's very slow. So if you let's do a jab into the power crush. So I can still block, right? So I could maybe even, I don't know. I don't think there's something I can like completely avoid it, but if for example you play against Lei and he just razor rushes you, it's just like guarantee that he's going to launch you in the end if he does the low, because this move is so slow. You can get away with a couple of jabs and then still block it, but the change is pretty nice at the wall, at least, because like in neutral you're never going to land this, because you see like it whiffs right in front of your face. It doesn't have good range, but it forces you on crouch. So if you just go for a jab or maybe even standing 4, you will win the situation and keep your pressure going. So yeah, it's a nice change.
Okay, and then we have next up, back, 1+2. Decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits.
Yeah, this move and this move. So basically, it's a mid and it's a launcher. So what happened before is that you would miss the back 3-3 very often. Now it hits more often, but it's still not guaranteed. Like it can sometimes even whiff when you punish, for example, what was that move? I think Lars is forward 1+2 or something. I tried it out as a punish, as a launch punish, and I couldn't get the follow-up with the back 3-3 because the distance was too much. So yeah, it's an okay change. Like nobody really uses that move anyway, and, especially not in neutral, and especially not to punish, since it's as you can see 16 to 18 frames, and if something is -15, you just go for this one, and it has more range anyway. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about this change.
No worries. All right, then we have up, forward, 4. So this move, they increase the lower range of the attack.
Yeah. So basically, it happened a lot that, especially against Zafina and her stances, she would go under, and there were some instances where even Fang, with his sidestep 4, like his snake edge, he could hit you out of the latest frames of this move, even though this is a low crushing move. So he would launch you for doing the right read. And I don't know if this is happening, not happening anymore, like if it's completely gone, but the lower range of the attack was increased. I can guarantee it, because I don't go over as many stuff or as much stuff as I was going over to before the change. So it's a good buff. Yeah, it still goes over some stuff, but yeah, that's good.
All right, cool. And then we have up, forward, 1+2. They changed damage for 20 to 25.
Yeah, basically the same. It's a kind of long range 16 frame punish maybe, but as I said, if your opponent is -15, you want to launch them. So
so these ones launch, and then the up, forward, 1+2 makes them go on the other side like that.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about Eddie too. It's the first time. Okay, so while crouching 1+2, so they fixed an issue in which the frame advantage was not the same as while crouching 1+2.
I think they misspelled that. I think they wanted to say that this frame advantage was not the same as from relax 1+2 sometimes, probably. Because it's the same move, but maybe there was a bug where the frame advantage was different. I don't know.
Yeah,
I never really felt it, so it's a fix. It's good that they fixed something, but I didn't even notice.
Okay, cool. And then we got while crouching 1+2 during Negativa 1+2.
The second hit.
The second hit, they changed damage from 12 to 14.
Yeah. If you just duck.
Okay.
Wait. Oh no.
Oh, you could just do it from there.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, 14 damage.
Okay, cool. And then we got sidestep 1+4. Fix the issue which the move cannot be formed using input buffering.
That I didn't really understand, but
I'm thinking that maybe see like how I'm jabbing out and I'm holding jab and I sidestep on dead press form. I don't know if you was able to do that before.
I don't know either. Maybe you're right. I thought like input buffering after the move, like if you want to do like quarter circle forward 3, you would input buffer input the quarter circle forward. Maybe something like that, and you couldn't do it before. Because I'm doing the quarter circle forward while he's in his animation still, and now he does it. So maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like they should have probably elaborated on that, because I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because this move, like quarter circle forward 3, is guaranteed after that one on hit.
Yeah.
So maybe they just wanted to make it a little bit easier to hit the follow up there.
Okay, and then during Negativa 3, they changed the frame of advantage when blocked from -15 to -14. I didn't notice it was -15, to be fair.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I also thought it was -14 before, but yeah, it's a little bit safer now, so it is a buff.
That's crazy. -14. Jeez, I did not know. Wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So with all the changes that we went through, what are the strengths and weaknesses of Eddie in season 4?
It's kind of weird to say, because I feel like he is a little bit better neutral since he has this option now. It's not very, like, I wouldn't say it is game changing, but it's definitely an additional option that you have to keep in mind now. Because many people, they just see back 2, they start ducking because they are expecting the high. And now he has an actual like mix up and also mind game with the third follow up, like the back 2 3 3. So that's good, and all the other stuff are basically buffs. So you would maybe, like, if you look at the list and realize, okay, all of this stuff is either fixes or buffs. So he has no nerfs whatsoever. You would think that he's one of the winners in season 4, but in my opinion he still has some problems when it comes to risk reward, since I feel like the risk reward is his biggest weakness. It was a little bit better in Tech 2, like especially when it comes to the Negativa 4-3 launcher. If you block the first hit, he's at like -37, and it doesn't launch on the first hit. Like the second it launches, so it can like it happens many times, like in neutral for example, that the first hit will connect but the second won't, so you won't get the launch, which is a shitty risk reward in my opinion, because if the first hit doesn't launch, why make it like stagger on block and make it -37? It doesn't really make sense to me. It's unnecessary risk, but it is what it is. And some other stuff as well, like Enheas for example is always talking about like handstand back 3. Like why is it floatable on block? Because it's not really scary. You don't get a lot of you can while standing 4 I think with Eddie.
Oh, while standing 4, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can while standing 4 and then quarter circle 4-3.
I could just do this, right? Yeah.
On this, yeah, this. So yeah, I don't know. Like on hit, he doesn't gain much, and it you can see the range isn't also that great. And like I don't know, man. It's just again unnecessary risk reward.
Yeah.
In the favor of the opponent. So I think that this is like Eddie's biggest weakness. When it comes to strength, I feel like it has to be, of course, his evasion still, like it always was. And now, as I said, he has a little bit more options with the back to 3 mix-up, I would say. His damage is quite good, I feel like, especially at the when his staple combos and stuff, because he always ends up with the unscaled low hit. Yeah, of course, his backdash one of the best in the game, but he doesn't have a sidestep, so... Eddie didn't really change at all during the seasons. Like, there were some game-changing or character, let's say, changing moves for some characters that completely changed their game plan or made them a lot stronger, but Eddie didn't receive any of this. I would even go that far that Eddie is not really like the Tekken 7 kind of archetype character in this game. Like he's playing, I don't know, maybe Tekken 5 or Tekken 6 right now, because if he would have, like, let me like throw out this hot take. if he would have his counter back 1-4 string again, like
Yep.
on counter hit, normal launcher, then it would actually be balanced and he would be a Tekken 7 character because the damage output is good, it's not broken, and some other characters have basically the same stuff.
That's true.
Like, sometimes even better. So I just leave it there.
Yeah, it's cool. So with what you said there, I wanted to ask a question. So if the developer said, hey, we want to give you one opportunity to give an update to the character, what would it be? Because I would give that one option that you said there, the back one for this, like, you know, like what he had in Tekken Tag 2. I would have that as a rage drive.
That would be also something interesting. There are a couple of changes, especially when I look back to Tag 2, that I would like to see for Eddie. But if it's going to be one neutral move, then I think they should buff down forward 2, in my opinion. Like the tracking, like back like it was in Tag 2, horizontally and vertically, because right now this move is kind of trash. I mean, it's safe, it's -9 on block, but it's even steppable after jabs on hit. Like after you are on +5, you can still step it to both directions, I think, which is silly because he can't really get the momentum in, especially not against characters who can step well. So even with this new move, if he hits that, he does down for 2, then the characters most of the time can step it. So he loses neutral a lot when it comes when your opponent steps right. Yeah, when it comes to like game-changing stuff, I would like to see this changes. And if it comes to like better options, in my opinion, I would like to have him this old back 2-4, which was hit confirmable wall splat move. It was a mid-high, and that was really good in my opinion. And of course the no stagger block animation on this move, because this is just stupid. I'm sorry, but this is just stupid.
Okay, cool. Well, Mosquito, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you taking your time out for Tekken 7 Season 4 Eddie breakdown. I appreciate it, man.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thank you. And for you lot that watched this, I hope you lot took some notes from this. And if you lot like this, remember to subscribe. And yeah, check out the other videos as well, because there's more videos to come. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.